match 33. We'll look to see what notes make their way into the speaker and amp. We have some pretty high-ranking teams on the field, including, I believe last I checked, our rank 1 team, 2046 Bare Metal. But plenty of exciting action here. All Red Alliance robots actually ending autonomous near center field, 2 of them making their way back towards the Red Alliance half. That's Chill Out 1778 and Bare Metal 2046. Chill Out now making their way back towards the source. They ferry a note back underneath the red stage into a scoring area. Up it goes, I believe, or that might have been from their alliance partner. Yep, now that note from Chill Out goes. Each of those worth 2 points in the Red Alliance speaker, as it is unamplified at the moment. Blue Alliance 4469, that's Radar Artificial Intelligence Division. That note in from their machine into, I believe that was the blue amp. That's going to be worth 1 point for their alliance. Pretty tight score at the moment. Now tied, actually, 40-40 here on our live score, with both alliances fighting to add additional points to their tally. 1540 to Flaming Chickens from right here in Portland. They make their way back from the Red Alliance source. Brief little bump with Blue Alliance's Soda Bots, and they make their way towards the Red Alliance amp. We will see if they get that note in. Yep, 1 additional note in the bank and 1 more point on the board. We will see when they do, and both alliances do decide to amplify their speakers at this point in time with just under a minute left to go. We'll see if any more notes make their way up, making these notes extra valuable with that amplification. Robots quickly racing back and forth between their sources and speakers. Another note making its way from 1540 into that Red Alliance amp. Another point on the board for that. And both alliances have far exceeded now that Melody Reiki point bonus. So both alliances walking with at least 1 ranking point from this match. We'll see if they make any more. 2046 Bare Metal, typically pretty strong offensive robot, playing looks like defense on the Red Alliance half of the field, slowing down Blue Alliance teams from the source as we enter endgame. Last 15 seconds left on the clock. And still a pretty tight score, 81-71 in favor of our Blue Alliance. Reminder that our number 1 seed was on red. We'll look to see if any robots can make their way up on stage. 1 robot up for red, potentially, maybe still on the floor. Our referees have their job cut out for them as they have to double check those scores. They'll need a quick second to do that. We will be right back. In for that last match. Red Alliance takes the win. 101-88, your final score in favor of the Red Alliance. And all 4 ranking points go to your Red Alliance teams. 2 for the win, 1 for the ensemble bonus, and 1 for the melody bonus. Blue Alliance earning themselves the melody ranking point bonus as well. Josh, we saw some pretty interesting action there from our Red Alliance teams. What did you see in that last match?
I see our mute buttons falling off the network, first of all. Second of all, really, that match, we got to see a great shift in strategy but kind of a forced one. You talked about in the match, Bare Metal having to move from their traditional offensive role to more of a defensive run. In our match highlight here, we actually want to show we found kind of where that shift happened. So when we shift to this highlight and we roll the tape,